Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Hey, welcome back at NBC5. We got a little bit more cloud cover to start off this Wednesday morning. Still feels a little bit nicer out there thanks to that cloud cover. 59 degrees, a 3-degree bump in temperatures compared to yesterday. Wind speeds are calm out there. We'll see a light breeze into the afternoon hours. Today's going to be a lot like yesterday in terms of our expected temperatures, getting up to about 89 for that afternoon high again. And yes, still below the seasonal average for this time of year. Mid and high clouds expected for much of the day as our next front is going to be pushing through. Now, sunrise, sun setting tonight at 8:24, and that's going to continue to get earlier and earlier again as we're approaching the equinox, and we do see that by the next month we'll lose an hour and 17 minutes of daylight hours. The sun setting at 7:38 and will be rising at 6:41. So that means most of the sunrise show will start to get a little bit darker and darker. Top headlines though, we are getting into some hotter temperatures as we're getting into this weekend. In fact, triple digits back into the forecast, going to be nearing even some record highs for the start of next week for some of us in the inland areas. And we also see the Brookings area with this ridge setting up to the northwest. It does look to bring in the Brookings area with the Checo effect. That might kick up their temperatures heading into Friday and Saturday as well. Now, here's a front that's going to keep our temperatures pretty about the same as yesterday for today and tomorrow. And you do see some shower coverage with this, especially into Washington, a little bit further north. Can't rule out some spotty showers, parts of Douglas County, especially along the coastline, and for Coos County as well here for this morning, even as we get into the nighttime hours. And for your start of Thursday morning, some drizzle, even some low clouds will be present in parts of the valley for tomorrow morning. And then we get into tomorrow afternoon, things clear out, mostly sunny conditions return in the forecast. So highs today, if you're out and about, lower 80s to the east, around 70 for much of the coastline, and we're going to be in those mid and upper 80s here in the west. But look at the next few days. We're heating up and doing so quickly. Mid 90s by Friday, upper 90s Saturday, triple digits back in the forecast heading into next week. And again, nearing some record highs. We might stay below that, below that 109 on Monday and 107 on Tuesday. Morning lows will be a little bit chillier as we get into Friday morning at 55, but the rest of the forecast, those morning lows will be milder again. Klamath Basin looking at 80s all the way through Friday, potentially into Saturday, and then getting into some 90s with lots of sunshine and dry conditions, a bit breezy. But again, nothing overly strong, just about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts could be up to around 20 to 25 here, even in Northern California. Again, it's not all that strong, but just enough to have that afternoon breeze. We get into some triple digits in Northern California as we get into the start of next week, but a heat up very quickly. And the coastline, again, a little bit more cloud cover, some spotty light showers and possible fog and drizzle for your Thursday morning. And then the forecast dries out. A bit more wind, which could bring in some hazardous sea conditions as we get into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Wind speeds calm. Temperatures begin to drop for the Brookings area heading into next week.